gone, I'm Gill. Woo! Look at us all out on a pissy rainy day. It's lovely, it's taking me fucking back because I'm Scottish. Hey! Woo! Anyone pick up on that? Yeah, I'm your MC for tonight, guys. We've got a great show for you tonight, some lovely people, and I'm going to keep things going and chat to a couple of you. Look at you two down the front. What's the deal here? Tinder date, Hinge? Is it? What's the gay one? Grindr? Is it? Yeah. You don't know, you're denying that you fucking know it. It's lovely. You've both worn long necklaces that'll get caught up in the piercings later on. It's like... I've been there, you know, we've all been there, haven't we? You two looking terrified, fucking strap in. Guys, if you want to come down the front, I shit you not, I will absolutely not pick on you. Come on, come down the front, it's much nicer. It makes me feel like a total loser if you're all up the back. I've got deodorant on and everything. You can come down. Anyone up for it? There's a lovely couple there. You two, come on. You know you want it. Come on. Fuck them off. Come on. He's eyeing her up anyway. Don't double date. It's a bad idea, apart from the lesbians. That's lovely. You're not lesbians. Too attractive. No. Backtrack. You look gorgeous. I'm just jealous because you've got fucking collagen. Fuck off, you know. Yeah, well, they say the way a man's heart's blowjobs and scones. I'm fucking good at making scones, I am. I think blowjobs are like first date, second date, third date if you're lucky, eh? 20 years marriage, fuck off, you know. No fucking way. If I wanted to put something that tasted shit in my mouth, I'd become a vegan. Do you know what I mean? You alright, good looking? She's like, ooh. And you can't read. You know, honestly, you don't... Just give me the dry bulk, you know, just like... And you get a pube at the back of your throat. Oh. Try to get that out for a fucking fortnight, do you know what I mean? Guys, my name's Gill Cordiner. I am your MC for tonight. Are you ready for your first act? He's just come back from the UK and from Scotland. You're going to love him. Welcome to the stage, Christian. Woo!
But I did gigs in the UK recently. I was just in Scotland. Any Scottish people apart from Gillin? Yeah, oh, fucking A. Yeah, all right, I saw you in the alleyway. Fucking A. That's great. Whereabouts in Scotland you from, ma'am?
Dumfries and Galloway.
Yep, that's enough for me. Look, I went to Glasgow. I did my first show in Glasgow. Do you like Glasgow? Yeah, why? It's a shit... I'm not gonna lie, there was nothing to do there. Even my friends from there was like, nah, it's a shit city. Apparently, it's a very big heroin city, if you don't know this. Is this true, man? They love their heroin in Glasgow. That's why she's so skinny. But like, apparently it's a heroin city, so I asked my comedian friend, I was like, mate, while I'm here, what should I check out? What should I do? And he goes, we've only got smack, which is heroin. And I was like, okay, very funny, dickhead, I'm here for one night, what should I check out? And he goes, oh, go have a look at the Transport Museum, it's worth a good shout. And I was like, Transport Museum, huh? Tell me more about this smack. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Transport Museum, are you fucking serious, guys? Like, oh man, that's crazy. But the next day it was a completely different atmosphere. It was the Scottish Cup final, and it was crazy. Like, there were so many like fat white men on the street just fucking yelling at me, like Green Street's hooligan. I felt like I was catching a bus in Balga, you know what I mean? I was like, why are all these people just yelling shit at me? Just like fat white men, and they take that shit really seriously. If you don't know, over there, religion is tied in with the teens, aren't they? Man. Yeah, you got real fucking serious here for a sec, see? So it's like Protestants versus Catholics. It's like a whole, they're tied in with the teams, right? And it got really intense because I was there, you know, and they were like, first off, they all looked at me like, what side do you support? And I'm like, mate, I don't know, I call it soccer, fucking move on. Right? And then he kept pushing me. He was like, oh, next one, are you Protestant or are you Catholic? And me as a Buddhist is like, what the fuck do I say here? You know what I mean? I didn't know. But then he kept pushing me. He was like, are you Protestant or Catholic? You better tell me the right one or I'm gonna fuck you up the ass. I was like, oh shit, so he's Catholic. Thank you. That was a very good joke.
Shit, guys. Woo! Woo! Oh, you're all so polite with your wee clap. claps. That's lovely. You ready for your next act? He's really super. You're going to enjoy him. Welcome to stage, Evan Wiley. Woo!
I think roosters would change their haircuts if they could, especially if they could see all the people that have that same haircut, because they're basically mullets, aren't they? And don't get me wrong, I love a mullet, especially on those young guys that look like they've sneezed out a moustache as well. Right, I think it's a great combo, the mullet and moustache. Just a really good way, I think, to disappoint your mum from every possible angle. Get the full look going as well, you know, the party in the back and the registered sex offender up front. I'm a huge fan. But, guys, in all honesty, there's actually more similarities even between roosters and these young guys. Like, even in the language, you know? Like, the most inspiring thing these young guys ever seem to say is, oh, fuck, yeah, fuck, oh, fuck. Which is very, very similar to a rooster. I'll go from one to the other. See if you can tell where it crosses over. We'll play a little game. Ready? Listen closely. Oh, fuck, yeah, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Thank God you guys laughed at that, because you do not know the sound of silence until you have pretended to be a chicken on stage to 50 people staring at you being, where the fuck did that come from? It's always worth it though, because it always leads up to this, because if one of these guys does meet some unfortunate girl and takes her home and he, you know, spills his seed on her, he calls it Bakaki.
Evan Wiley, woo! I'll need a nap later on. I think I've peaked too soon. Guys, welcome to the stage. He's all the way from Melbourne, David Rose!
I saw an ad the other day in Melbourne that makes no sense to me. It was an ad for a university. So there's a picture of an astronaut, and it said, they said space exploration was impossible. They were wrong. Enroll at uni. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Aussies did not invent space exploration. That is not something we did. Like, if Aussies did space exploration, it would have been very different. If Australians invented that, it would have just been like, that's one small step for me. Back and huge one for the boys, eh? Like, you know? We wouldn't have had, Houston, we have a problem. It would have just been, Canberra, it's fucked! Like, if Australians invented space exploration, I think we would have done it better, to be honest. I think if we had done that, we would have done it more effectively. Like, I think we would have gone to the moon. We would have gone to Mars by now, I think. We would have found life on Mars. I think we would have moved to Mars and made the life on Mars celebrate the day we arrived. You know, that's the kind of thing... Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I did that joke at a Liberal Party fundraiser. Fucking nothing.
Guys, I've got to go because we're on a tight schedule, and I want you to make these next acts feel really, really welcome, okay? Are you ready for your next act? He's waiting behind the curtain, and I'm just checking he's there. He's good. All right. Welcome to the stage, a fantastic act. You're absolutely going to love him. Make him feel really welcome. Shash Kapoor! Woo!
Hey everyone. Like I'll start off by sharing some great news with you. I've been in Australia for 6 years, and last year I got my citizenship. Yeah, I'm Aussie, man, you know, yeah. And I'm to celebrate getting my citizenship, I went to Bali. Yeah, Aussie, man, you know, yeah. Like getting the citizenship is good, but like to get the citizenship, you have to sit for the test. And I thought I was well prepared. Now, in the citizenship test, they asked me a question which I wasn't expecting. The question was, Melbourne and Sydney are the busiest cities in Australia, but Canberra is the capital. Why? I don't know that. Even Australians don't know that, right? So I started panicking, like my hands are shaking, I'm getting a bit restless, I'm sweating so much. The examiner saw this, he walked up to me and he's like, hey mate, are you all right? I said, no, I think I'm having a panic attack. And he said, you mean like a mental health issue? I said, yes. He said, congratulations, you are an Australian.
Shash Kapoor! Come on, one more time for him. Fantastic, fantastic. You having a great time, guys? You all enjoying yourself? Woo! It's early for you guys. Are you going to be kicking on afterwards? You're just like, oh, you're raging. Hey, I'll be joining you. You ready for your next act, guys? Please welcome to the stage the fantastic Tony Griffiths. Woo!
I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I've been doing a little bit of stealing lately, but everyone does it. It's at the Woolies self-serve. Yeah, like you have no idea how many women leave their babies unattended. The self-serve's a weird one though, isn't it? Do you ever find yourself thanking that person who did fuck all to help you? On your way out, it's like, thanks so much for watching me struggle with that, you fucking bitch. Like, the Woolies self-serve's a weird one though. I reckon they're the reason why kids are having sex too young. Because when I was young, buying condoms took bravery. Now, nothing. The other day I was there, and there was a kid maybe 15 or 16 years old next to me, and he was buying condoms and lube. When I was that age, I was buying condoms in the hopes of having sex. He was planning it, and he was planning on both partners enjoying it. That's not on. Like, I had a weird moment. I realise now that I've reached the age where me buying condoms makes the checkout chick uncomfortable. And like, there's no way to reassure him. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to come into them. You can't be like, nah, keep the box. I'll wear them out of the shop. I had a weird moment the other day. My missus sent me off to the shops to go buy a pumpkin. And as I was walking out the door, she goes, oh, could you also grab some condoms? And I was like, yeah, but those are two weird things to buy together. And as soon as I put them on the counter, I looked at the chick and I was like, she thinks I'm going to fuck this pumpkin. But because of the condom, she thinks I want to eat it afterwards. And like, you can't even split that up into two transactions, because if you buy the condoms first, it looks like you're walking back in like, I forgot to buy a pumpkin to fuck. And if you buy the pumpkin first, it looks like you're walking back in like, you know what, I do want to fuck this pumpkin. Yeah, coming in a pumpkin's called butternutting. There you go, yeah.
Okay guys, we've come to the last act of tonight. Oh. But good news is he's Scottish and he's really funny and you're going to love him. Way! Welcome to stage, Grant Mashik!
Hello, how's it going? You alright? Yeah, good. Fuck, am I that funny? Am I good? That's excellent. It's a good start. Nice one. Nice. We're in a serious relationship, man. It's funny when you're like in your 30s and you're married and there's kids. That's like a serious fucking relationship. Is there anyone like in their 20s in here that thinks they're in a serious relationship? Yeah, over there, you think it. Sorry to spoil the fun, but you're not. It's not serious in your 20s, is it, man? It doesn't really matter. We've all been in love in our 20s and we thought that was the one. We're going to spend our happily ever after with that person. Then you break up, you reach your 30s and you go, you know what? They were actually a bit of a cunt. Never actually loved them. Sorry, you guys in a relationship? No, that's alright. It's alright. It wasn't going anywhere if you weren't. It's not serious in your 20s, man. You break up in your 20s, like one of you will just go to the gym, just start fucking lifting away the pain. You get fucking shredded, you'll be on Instagram, you'll be getting blowjobs before you know it. I'm speaking our love language. And in your 20s, the other one, they'll just fuck off to Europe and just fuck away the pain, man. That's what's happening there. You break up in your 30s when you're married and your kids, man. Fuck, that's a totally different story. When it's a serious relationship, like you break up at that point, one of you gets a house, and the other one probably fucking kills himself. Alright, that was dark. I should have changed the punchline to something about staying in your mum's garage on a bunk bed or something. That would have been... would obviously been a bit more fucking palatable for you guys at 5 o'clock who aren't that drunk yet. I get that.
Guys, have you had a lovely night? Yes. Thank you so much for coming out early and in the rain. I'm Gill, Cordiner. Give us a round of applause for all the acts you saw tonight. Follow the Comedy Lounge on Instagram and Facebook and come and see some other shows. There's shows all weekend, every weekend. Thank you so much, guys. Good night.